The magazine frequently features articles on depots, and here we visit National Power's Ferrybridge depot. National Power became one of the first private operators to use their locomotives on the main line, joining the Stone Hauliers, ARC and Foster Yeoman. All three companies purchased the highly successful Class 59 locomotive from General Motors, which has proved so outstanding with high availability figures. The depot can handle the maintenance of its 6 locomotives, the 59/2s, and its fleet of wagons which are used for conveying coal as well as limestone. The locomotives are named after vales, which represent the power stations situated within that area. With it is believed 51 vales around the country, one wonders whether National Power will be increasing their order from 6 locomotives. During the week, you can see so few locomotives on the depot as most of them are working. The weekend is when much of the maintenance work is undertaken. The first locomotive in the series built by General Motors always carries a bell. Let's look inside number 59201 with technician Steve Hunter.
Cylinder V engine. It's 3,300 brake horsepower. You lose 300 horsepower through the auxiliary electrics for the lighting and control and that. You get 3,000 brake horsepower to the track maximum. It's turbocharged. What else to point out to you?
The business then, mate.
Yeah, this is the top deck. We've got the camshaft running along the back. You've got 3 rockers. The centre one's for the injector. That injects the diesel into the cylinder because it's a direct injection. And you've got 4 exhaust valves, which are operated by the camshaft as well. Fuel line runs along the entire length of this side, and they're the feed lines. You've got feed and return because it's a low pressure feed system. Along the slung edge, that's the belay shaft, which controls the amount of fuel injected into the engine, which is in turn controlled by the governor, which is just on your right there, at the end there. There we go. Number 1 end now, and this here's the annunciator panel and the electronics for controlling the loco. We start here. This is what is known as the annunciator panel, which has got a series of lights with different things like engine air filters, ground relay, and all this does, if there's a fault with the ground relay, for example, that will light up so that if it happens out on the track, when it gets back here, the technicians can look at it and say there's something wrong with the ground relay. We test it to make sure they're all working. It's got, and then we've got, start over here, we've got a relay, radar control. This is the electronics for the radar speed control. And up here we've got a set of lights which we can set by putting a bit of wire between various pins, depending on the amount of wheel wear. Because as the wheels wear away, the loco gets closer to the ground, so the radar will give a false speed signal. It does actually calibrate itself, but you can calibrate it if you want to. 206 in for a beat exam. We've just taken Paul Matthews checking the traction motors, and he's found some brushes that need changing out, so he's been doing that. We'll also be checking gear loop levels for the traction motors. We'll be checking the bearing levels just on the other side. We check things like the security of this, which is the AWS pickup for the signalling warning. Just generally the security of the underside of the loco, make sure everything's on, bolts are tight, nothing's falling off. This is the radar transmitter and receiver. It sends out a pulse of radio waves that bounce off the track, and then it measures the time it takes for them to get back, and then it works out the speed.
Rail